Okay, this is City of Avondale Estates, Georgia, Board of Mayor Commissioners. Where did you put the address on there? It's January 24th, 2024. It's 5:30. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We have an agenda before us. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
That was Lionel. Do I have a second? That was Mike. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All right, Commissioner comments. I'll start tonight with Commissioner Shortell.
Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. I just wanted to give a shout out tonight to the people who helped plant 80 trees in like 17-degree to maybe 20-degree weather last weekend. I think it was Trees Atlanta. And, you know, I participated in most of these tree plantings, even in the rain, but I did not go. So I don't know who was out there, if anyone in this group was, but whoever did it, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate you going out and braving the elements. Our trees are so important to us. Yep.
Thanks for coming again tonight, everyone. The only thing I have is I wanted to compliment and congratulate Chief Hess on being the DeKalb County Chiefs Association president. I think that's great. And I love seeing people from Avondale taking on leadership roles in the county and in the state. So I think that's awesome. So congratulations. And that's all I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Commissioner.
I don't really have much to say, but thank you everybody for coming. I received a few emails this week from people wanting to, know what's going on, and I encourage everybody to get in touch with your commissioners as often as you can to give us your feedback, and so we know what's going on. So, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Commissioner.
Nothing big from me. Just, congratulations, Chief, and glad everyone could come out.
Yes. All I've got is I was able to attend a luncheon the other day hosted by our U.S. representative, Nikema Williams. It was really nice. Got to meet the Congresswoman and her staff. They did a presentation on what they can help us with. It was really pretty great. And I don't remember that happening in the last 8 years. So anyway, we're new to her district. We got redistricted after the last census. So we're now in the 5th with Atlanta and College Park and Forest Park and Decatur and Hapeville. And I can't even remember all the other cities, but kind of a new and interesting thing. But it was very informative, and I really appreciate the Congresswoman extending that offer or that invitation and introducing herself and staff. And they said, go find yourself a grant and we'll do our best to help you get that grant. And I was just really encouraged by that. So just like to say thank you. So anyway, Mr. Manager.
Yeah, a couple things. One, I just want to bring to the attention of the community that our newsletter has begun hitting or has hit all mailboxes. It is a special issue that contains information about all of the things we've done together in the past year. So I very much encourage you to read that. And kudos to all involved in putting that together. It really is a staff effort. Lastly, I will be attending Government Day of Leadership DeKalb tomorrow at the city of Decatur. Every year, we've been doing it for the last 5 years, where on Government Day, a collection of city managers within DeKalb County sit on a panel for Leadership DeKalb's Government Day to talk about issues that we're going through and answer questions from the group. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And hopefully we don't get too much rain this weekend.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Okay. We do not have any meeting minutes to approve. Is that true? Okay. All right. So nothing on item 4. All right. So first item of business, we have before us a resolution to appropriate funds for Georgia Power to relocate infrastructure. Do I have a motion to adopt? That was Lisa. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Graham. Mr. Manager, would you like to?
Yes. So this item is to appropriate funds for the purpose of relocating power infrastructure away from public right of way and over to Skip's right of way. We had discussed this opportunity in the past. The BOMC provided direction to staff to move forward if we could ensure that it would cost less than $50,000. Georgia Power has sent us an invoice if y'all decide to proceed tonight of a cost slightly under $25,000. So staff is recommending that we move forward with this relocation.
Okay. Any questions, comments up here?
Just from the schematics, it appears, so there's a existing pole with an above ground power line going to another pole, and that pole's gonna be moved and it's gonna be underground?
Not undergrounded. We're just relocating a pole.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Underground distribution.
So so the schematic that you're looking at is for the next item. No worries.
Any other questions, comments up here?
Yeah, when is this supposed to be done? Yeah, I mean, assuming we.
We'll move forward with it immediately.
Okay.
Prove it immediately.
Yeah.
Georgia Power may wait to do closer to the end of.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions, comments out there? Yes, Jim.
Jen over 89. I want to thank Shannon for all your hard work in getting this through, and a shout out back to Dee, who really pressed on this issue. And I'm delighted that it's a lot less than what had been apprehended. So thanks, Shannon.
Thank you. Any other comments, questions, any online?
No.
Okay, seeing none, I'd like to bring it back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's fine. Okay, thank you. Item number 6, we have before us a resolution to accept a Georgia Power easement at 70 North Avondale Road. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
That was Lionel. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Mike. Mr. Manager?
Yes. So the next item is for granting an easement to Georgia Power to provide power to the new commercial development that will be located at 70 North Avondale, which is immediately adjacent to the Town Green Market Pavilion. This will include the positioning of a transformer next to the development that we negotiated a turning of with Georgia Power for aesthetic viewing purposes. And this is the schematic shows all of the activity that will be associated with establishing power at this location.
Okay. Yeah. Questions, comments up here?
No, I'm just happy to see that we have some power lines coming down, and I think this ended up being, as good as we could get it. So, yeah, thank you, Shannon.
Yeah, I agree.
So on here, the red is the overhead line
Mhm.
and the blue is going to be underground, and that's going to be bored under the concretes that are
Yes.
there. It's not going, we're not busting up the concrete in
With
order.
a boring job.
Okay. Yeah.
Stop. You don't even dad.
Well, I got more.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Any other questions, comments? Okay, any questions, comments out there? Or online? Okay, I'd like to bring it back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 5. All right, thank you. All right, next item number 7. We have before us a resolution to approve a contract with Flock Safety for an automatic license plate reader camera system. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
That was Graham. Do I have a second?
Second.
That's Mike. Mr. Manager?
Yes, so at the last meeting, we discussed the possibility of entering into a contract with Flock Safety to provide for 10 automatic license plate reader cameras and access to their nationwide software database that collects information from this camera system wherever it's in use. And we explained the reason for bringing this to your attention was multifold. One, that we are kind of a whole in DeKalb County as both the county and other municipalities within DeKalb have these cameras already. Two, the continuity of adding our own cameras will help not only us conduct more expedient investigations, but also would assist with missing persons and assist with other jurisdictions who are investigating cases. 7 of the 10 cameras are projected to be located on spots not affected by the Highway 278 construction project. However, 3 of those cameras would be impacted, meaning that following installation, when construction began on a phase of that project that included one of those cameras, that camera would have to be removed and then reinstalled following that construction. So we went back to Flock to try and negotiate how that would work, because that wasn't that one caveat was not included in the prior agreement. Flock has agreed to handle all 3 reinstallations at a total cost that is now $100 less than the previous contract. So we got that issue resolved, and we got an extra $100 discount, which is not much because it's a $30,000+ contract. But we got, needless to say, the contract before you now is even further discounted than the previous contract, and it addressed all of our issues.
Great.
These resources to pay for this contract have been appropriated in the capital program. It's the remaining funds of our ARPA distribution. And if y'all recall, our ARPA distribution funds have to all be budgeted by the end of 24, which they are currently, and spent by the end of 25, which they would be if you move forward with this contract.
Good, thank you. Questions, comments up here?
No, I had that question for Patrick about the 278 issue, and I'm really glad you went back to them and got it addressed. Thanks. Sounds great.
Thank you.
I think, go ahead. No. I think last time we had a diagram of where we were planning on placing them in the city.
Yeah, that still exists in the previous packet.
Okay.
I'm happy to go over those 10 locations if you want.
No, I mean, just in general, I think they were on the periphery.
Pretty much the perimeter of the city. So ingress and egress points into the
Right.
city so that we can see traffic in and traffic out.
Yeah, just thought
Yeah,
it was important for us to know.
yeah.
Any other? Okay, seeing none, or well, any questions, comments out there? Any online? Nope. Okay, let's bring it back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
5. Okay, item number 8, we have before us a resolution expressing findings on proposed local amendment to plumbing code for water efficiency submission. Proposed amendment to the Georgia Department of Community Affairs. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So
That was Lisa. Do I have a second?
So, no.
Lionel?
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Manager?
Yes, so we will encounter these every year. This is a state mandated change to our code of ordinance to comply with their code. It's standard. We don't really have a choice, so to speak. So I know we haven't spoken about this prior in a work session, but I figured it was one of those items that once we received word we needed to do, we could bring directly to our regular meeting and go ahead and get it done because it's something that we can't choose not to do.
So basically, higher efficiency fixtures for plumbing is what I'm.
Yeah, so essentially so how this works and is say the state changes their standards and you're essentially adopting those standards by reference into your own standards. So yes, that's what we're doing and that's what they're asking, that what you said is what they're asking for.
And some other,
Yeah, and some other stuff.
Pat, do we have a way to regulate all of this? I mean, or we count on contractors to,
Follow our code.
okay,
Yep,
Yeah.
it just as any other portion of our code. These are the requirements that anyone must follow. And if they are caught in non-compliance, then we have some recourse.
So this would be just simply new construction or remodeling and stuff like that.
Yep.
but also, I mean, effectively, if you're replacing a kitchen faucet or something,
Right, just new infrastructure.
you're supposed to.
Mhm.
And I would say that if you haven't read it, it also references in here the Regional Water Resources Plan prepared by the Metropolitan North Georgia Water Planning District, of which the city of Avondale Estates is a part. So we're doing this in conjunction with a bunch of other cities, all trying to be more efficient and conserve water together. A worthy goal.
okay, any other questions, comments? Here, any out there?
Exclusion for historical or historic.
Not to my knowledge.
Well, I think that's a Laurie.
We'd have to get back to them.
It depends on the level of is it a monetary value? Once you get up to a certain monetary
We'll get
value,
back. We'll
but
get back.
anyway, they need to, it would be, you just have to submit or call and ask them, the specifics of your situation. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Questions, comments, any out there? Any online? Okay, like bring it back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's 5. Okay, that's it for our business for the regular meeting. Public comment. Anybody online? Is anyone online? Okay.
Lisa?
Liz.
Liz?
Hello?
Hello, I was muted, sorry. I just wanted to say thank you. That's all. Thank you all.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Have a good evening. Okay. Is that it? All right. Any other? Okay. All right, seeing none, I'd like to, do I have a motion to adjourn? That's Lisa. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Mike. All in favor, say aye. Okay, that concludes the regular meeting.